What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, here on Industry Talk, and welcome to Primetime Pod, the hottest information resource outlet for all things entertainment, breaking news, celebrity interviews, and the hot topics of the day. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on all social media platforms, our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, you name it, we're on it. Just Google us. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime.
Okay. And he got prime time vibe. Make sure you check it
Hell, why the fuck you think he missing? He say that.
And second bill a whole lot.
Now I'm not trying to get a little messy with you.
Time is money.
They go trap.
What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, and we are in studio today with my main man, Get It Blue. Get It Blue.
Whoa.
What's good with it, man?
What's good with you, man?
You are not, and I repeat, you are not an individual that has not been on the show. You do not need an introduction. You know what I'm saying? Because you hold residence here. You know what I mean? So it's good to see you back in the building. You've been
Yes,
on the
indeed.
road.
Yes, indeed.
Been out there getting it. From Louisiana to Texas.
And positive.
Yeah.
Yeah, focusing on what's important
Uh-huh.
and not things that I cannot control.
Okay. So how's the family? How's everybody doing?
Great, wonderful.
Uh-huh.
Christmas, birthdays back to back. Wonderful. Kids growing up, teeth falling out, vocabulary expanding, everything going good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So talk to me, man. What about my Eagles, man? What you say about them Eagles?
Yeah, you know, you the reason why I bought that hat. I got my Eagles hat years ago, man. You know, you the reason why I'm an Eagles fan, to be honest. I'm not a big sports guy, but you know, I'm loyal to my guy, and my guy's an Eagle fan. So, you know, the first part of the game, I already knew what the deal was.
Shit, they was goddamn putting belt to ass to Kansas City.
Yeah, man, they were putting
wasn't even no question of what was happening.
Yeah, they were putting it down, man.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Yeah, man.
Championship, that's right. And you got a kid that graduated from Mississippi State.
Oh, okay.
That was on the team as well. So, like I said, did you even watch? Before you even, go into deep conversation, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I watched the game, but I didn't watch the halftime.
Okay.
Because I had, caught me a break.
Yeah.
Had opportunity to go do some stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I made it my personal business.
Uh-huh.
I made it my personal business to watch the halftime show.
Okay, so talk to me.
Because
so obviously you had some.
I wanted to keep up with what's going on in the culture.
Okay, so talk to me. What was your take?
Oh.
First on the performance, and then on everything else.
Well, first and foremost, I'm gonna say this. I saw when Kendrick get a little tired. I saw when he got a little exhausted.
Okay.
So it made me kind of feel good. I'm not the only one that get wore out. We are not the same. They're not like, hey, but for real, they're like, I think that just him going through, before even Kendrick performed, going through the Lil Wayne phase about the New Orleans, and he was put up to a challenge from the get-go. And like I said earlier about, I was just saying on my live about focusing on the internal and not the external. He's zoned out and he did his thing as far as going to do his part. I think, though, his performance was a message.
Okay. So you saw a message, you heard a message, or there was a message in the mix of to you?
For one, I saw all blacks.
Okay.
I'm not trying to, but I saw a lot of blacks.
Okay.
I saw a lot of colors, and I saw a lot of red, white, and blue. And you can't not see this. So I'm like, okay, blacks in America. And, you know, with a lot of laws just being passed and, you know, Trump in office now, and it was to me it was deep because I'm like, and at this time, and it was like a unity thing. It was more of a unity thing. To see Serena Williams, and it wasn't like they was focusing on Serena Williams. It was just a quick little cameo, like, hey, this is who's here, this is what's going on, and I'm gonna say this, especially when Samuel L. Jackson came out.
Okay.
And what's ironic to me is he dressed like Uncle Sam, and this is Sam.
Mm-hmm.
This is Uncle Samuel L. Jackson. But you know what I'm saying? Like it was just a lot of stuff. I'm still processing it. I don't know everything. A lot of stuff go over my head. Maybe I go too deep off into stuff. You know what I'm saying? I see he tried to go at Drake a little bit. I like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And
with that rap beef been over to a degree.
Yeah, what's funny to me is at the end of the day, I think everybody's friends.
Right. True.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's all entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So when I see the smiles on people's faces, it's
what's gonna sit there and generate a dollar.
Yeah.
And so they've masterminded, the whole, the nemesis, the heroes, all of the components which makes a good story.
Right.
It out and see what's going on. So yeah, to some degree, these folks are making millions of dollars.
Right. That's all it is, man.
What kind of beef can they really have?
Right. Ain't no beef, bro, because beef ain't beef no more, bro.
Right.
Beef ain't beef no more, bro. They friends, bro. If you ask me, like I said, it's funny. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Drake.
You see how they tug on the emotions of the public, though.
Yeah.
Of the masses, and how folks can be swayed. See, that's what I pay attention
Yeah.
to. And with that type of power or sway on the masses, my question to you at this point, what should you really be focused on as opposed to trying to send subliminal messages about present day stuff that's really not affecting, the human culture?
Right.
Because I'm not just talking about black culture.
Right.
I'm talking about the human culture.
Right.
Because if we're talking about the black culture, we have to think about what we really own.
Right.
We don't own banks.
Right.
We don't own schools,
right.
hospitals.
Right.
Our infrastructure of having our own in terms of being self-reliant isn't
right.
there. So what message are we really trying to send?
Right.
I'm asking.
Yeah. If you ask me the message them guys trying to send, then we need to get them guys down here and talk to them. I'm still processing a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stuff go over my head. Mm-hmm. All I see is black folks, red, white, and blue. Mm-hmm. Samuel L. Jackson, and to me it's ironic. His name is Sam, dressed like Uncle Sam. Mm-hmm. I'm still processing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't really, I'm gonna tell you this. It's something that they trying to say at this day and time. I seen a lot of people get afraid when Trump got into office. Mm-hmm. Far as like, this and that and woo to woo. I get mine, we get ours out the mud. True. So regardless, I don't depend on the government for assistance. Right. I'm a taxpayer. Right. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what message they trying to say. All I paid, he said Drake name one time. And I know that they gotta be.
So that let me know that you really like paying attention to it.
Well, like I said, I think a lot of people business, like what Kendrick Lamar got going on and what he's trying to say. I'm not a subliminal guy. Right. Me personally, right. I'm not a subliminal guy. And I'm not too big on theories. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I like to hear people's thoughts on what they think was, I don't know Kendrick personally. I see what's going on, and we can all come up with a whole bunch of theories right now. But the message, I don't quite, because at the end of the day, I grind with whites, blacks, Mexicans,
Right.
Asians,
Right.
like,
And everybody trying to get the job done.
and we all put our shoes on the same. We curse the same. We just about eat enough to get full the same. I don't really look at it. What I noticed was a bunch of blacks. I even noticed one dude behind the scenes. I didn't see it during the Super Bowl halftime show. I saw it somewhere on Facebook, somewhere on social media. Dude was holding up a Sudan and Gaza flag.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I guess he's a supporter of
what's going on in Gaza.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. He might have got paid to do that.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's all about turning over dollars.
It's all about turning over dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're not just gonna be on that field,
right? You know what I'm saying?
Without access.
And this one thing right here, I done learned about people, and the reason why I won't go deep off into it is because I'm not gonna straddle the fence on. I'm not on nobody's side.
Right.
And I don't want to seem, if I say I don't give a damn what's going on, for like, because what them guys got going don't affect me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But to a degree, let me ask you this, and we say it doesn't affect us, but to a degree, there's something that has to be done or said to the point to where folks can come together in a unified fashion.
Right.
Because we push and perpetuate negativity so much easier than we do talk about the positive.
Right.
And I'm looking for the positive takes from the halftime show.
Right.
I'm even focusing on the debate of why New Orleans artists weren't invited to participate in the halftime show, at least to have some viewing of them. You know what I mean? If we're talking about the rap side of it.
Do you think there was a challenge for Kendrick on that?
No, because at the end of the day, he's an artist and he's going to perform and do his thing.
Right.
And he has no control over the politics
that's deep.
Of who is going to be performing.
Right.
He was asked to perform. You'd be a fool not to be like, yeah, I'll come out and do my thing.
Right.
This is the largest stage. They had over 120 something million people viewing the Super Bowl.
Right.
So yes, that's a great promotional opportunity for anyone. That's why people were paying $8 million for a 30-second spot to run during the Super Bowl. But just think about the residual of what they make after.
Right.
Sales, convergence of sales and things that happen post Super Bowl. You see, and then you still have that same commercial that you can run and be a part of that championship run throughout the entire year with that same commercial clip.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can eat off of that.
Right.
But I'm not gonna run down that rabbit hole because I'll sit there and talk about it all day.
I got a question for you before I forget.
Yeah, go ahead.
Speaking like on a positive note, right?
Yeah.
All right. With Kendrick and Drake, whether it's a real beef or what, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's dominating the beef to you?
Who's dominating?
Who's the dominant one? Who's the one? Is Kendrick ahead of Drake right now?
Well, okay. If I'm going to sit there and be very transparent about it, and we're basing this on sales and streams. That's the only way you can look at it. You got to base it on sales. Now, if we're looking at influence, Kendrick's influence with that song, it just went through the roof. It seemed like the whole country was, on that Kendrick Lamar song. Does that diminish what Drake has done?
No.
Because it seems like people have thrown out, the baby with the bathwater when it comes to what he's done. Yeah, he's Canadian. But that doesn't mean that he hadn't put down some phenomenal
legend.
People ask me about this shit. They go on with Meek Mill. I'm like, man, he was with Meek Mill with her. He got to put out some classic music. You know what I mean? So, am I not supposed to like Drake at this point, or not supposed to listen to his music when it comes across the radio? I don't want to hear that shit. Let me turn the radio on. No, because that's not it for me. You know, music, and there again, let me say this.
No.
I ain't never really listened to him anyway, Drake or Kendrick.
Yeah.
Just to be honest with
Yeah.
you, because I'm so used to listening to the Southern artists.
Yeah.
You know,
Me too.
I'm used to a Pimp C.
Yeah,
I'm
me
used
too.
to Outkast, a Big Gip. You know what I mean? I'm
Right.
used to a Keith Wallace or a Get It Blue.
Right.
You know what I mean? EXO Music. You know what I mean? I'm shit. 8-Ball MJG.
So do you get me when I say like I had to watch it just to keep up with the culture for like I watched it.
Right.
Like,
Right.
I don't know what's going on.
Right.
I don't like
Yeah.
I don't even know the song.
Right. Like I would be able to sing along with it.
I don't even know the song.
Yeah, I don't even.
So like
yeah.
I don't
I know
know.
the hook. They're not like
They,
us.
yeah.
Hook,
Yeah.
but I don't know the song.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like I watched it,
Yeah.
but I can't just I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know who you like. I know you talking about Drake.
Right.
I don't even know if y'all really beefing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Before like what you got going and like what I saw, like I'm a fan of what you got going.
Mm-hmm.
I respect that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, I can name you I can name some Kendrick Lamar songs. I can't spit no Kendrick Lamar verse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But let me say this: put in some Master P.
We're gonna be riding for a long time.
Okay, put in some Cash Money.
I'm gonna lose my voice singing these songs.
Put in anything Jay Prince put down.
Yeah.
Scarface,
Yeah.
Willie D.
Now let them guys perform a halftime show and put out a message.
Right.
I can comprehend it.
Thank you.
I'd be like, you don't get that, do you? Oh, it went over your head, huh? Because I'm a fan, and I'm truly a fan, like a diehard fan, and I'm up to par with all those guys you just named. Right. P, Baller G, Outkast, Good and Mild.
Yeah, Good and Mild.
You know what I'm saying?
MJG,
yeah, all that.
Top Authority.
Yeah, so, but I'm...
Yeah, even that Carolina clique, Petey Pablo. And
shout out to Petey Pablo, man. Shout out to, shout out to Petey Pablo, Pastor Troy.
That's right.
Shout out to the real man. I done shook hands with some real ones. Shout out to the real ones, man, for real.
Yes, indeed.
And
I saw Trap Dickey, because he out the Carolinas too. Trap Dickey was with 50 Cent recently.
Yeah.
I think it was 50, Gilly, Wallow. It was something that was going on. But I mean, like I say, it's just down south hustles.
Right.
Into. Go ahead, what you about to say?
No, I was about to tell you, that's exactly why I can't just dive off into, and I'll be just putting theories out about the Super Bowl halftime show on what I think. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I know it's something with Samuel L. Jackson.
Right.
It's something you would have to be like, hey man, this is what this is right here. Yeah. Because I'd be up here, I'd come up with some shit, but then I'd be like, hey man, what's up with Samuel L. Jackson? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, dressed like Uncle Sam. Mm-hmm. And your name is Sam. Mm-hmm. You know, maybe that's just me. Right. That's just me.
But if you stayed in tune with the two, man, I pay attention to what David Banner got going on. David Banner just dropped a whole new series that's coming out, like a mini series of stuff that's going on. And his acting role in this is off the chain.
David Banner, check your email, man. That'd be me blowing up your email. Banner, it's me blowing up your email, man. Check your email, Banner. Check your email. Check your email, man.
Now hold on a second, man. You tell the Banner to check the email. Now I watched the old Boss Talk interview where you damn near, you know what I'm saying, got on Big Crit back for not checking his email.
Man,
you know, for years.
I was young. Now I'm older.
Right.
I only shot Banner like 2 messages.
Yeah.
Two emails.
Yeah.
And I'm highlighting it because I didn't recently. This is old, but you know, I hit Banner up 2 or 3 times. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, Other than that, man, I reach out to people now. I'm not even interested in people, me trying to reach out to like, hey man, I want to work with you. Look here, you see what I got going on? Holler at me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for nobody though. I'm so locked in on what we got going on at this point. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the ones who do reach out, man. And it's all motivation. But I reach out to people, man. A lot of people reach out to me. It's crazy. I used to try to reach out to all these people, and now my inbox is just lit. Lit. Man, I done had to block people harassing me. Like, hey, you must don't care about what I got going. Like, hey man, I told you to keep striving. I hit everybody up on some keep striving, stay focused, and keep pushing. Cause that's where I'm at with it right now.
Well, let's talk about you keeping it pushing. Cause
Yeah.
You have a project that we need to get into the studio and get completed.
Yeah.
The recording side of it, so we can get the video shot.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about the collaboration with you and Keith Wallace.
Yeah.
Talk to me about how that's going.
Shout out to Keith, man. Keith hit me up one afternoon on some like, hey man, listen to this right here. And I'm like, hey, what's that? And he's like, that's me and you. And I'm like, Like when I heard Keith Wallace verse when I heard Keith Wallace verse on the new project we're working on, he didn't scare me. He reminded me of who I was. Of you can't be afraid. You can't be afraid of nothing, man. And Keith reminded me that I could talk how I want to talk.
Yeah.
Keith reminded me, man, I was just a flat out motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And cause when I heard Keith's verse, I didn't want to write to it. I was like, let Keith do this shit. I'm gonna stand by Keith. Let Keith. You know what I'm saying? I can't go behind Keith on some shit but I had to, and it was a challenge. And it was a beginning of the Get It Blue, chapter 1 in the Get It Blue phase. I done went past the introduction, but now I had to get past this, the nervous, the being afraid of what people gonna think about the new chapter. But I'm gonna tell you this right here, man. Get It Blue and Keith Wallace is unstoppable. This new project, bars, nothing but bars. Get It Blue and Keith Wallace. Shout out to Keith Wallace, my big brother. You don't know the impact you put on me of just calling me, reaching out to me, put me on a whole nother level. Like I said, I knew I was a motherfucker, but just going behind you, hey, I salute you, my guy. Real talk. Real talk.
Okay, so what is your vision? Because I've talked to Keith.
Right.
We're working on his book,
Right.
getting some things going with his upcoming tour. What is your vision for the video production? Because it's going to be something serious. I didn't been in communication with a lot of top officials trying to pull this together to make it come together the way I'm thinking we're trying to put it together. What's your vision? What's your take on
unity?
Okay.
Unity.
Okay.
The best. When I say best of both worlds,
Right.
Best of all worlds.
Right.
It ain't just two worlds.
Mm-hmm.
It's multiple.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even have to elaborate all sides. Blue, red, yellow, black, all sides come together as one. And when you standing as one, you stand as the head and body. The head and body, man, and you signifying to the streets of you showing the positive force. We done been there and did that, and we representing the side that showing you that if you stay focused, you're gonna make it. If you stick to that bullshit follow you. And we done been there. We done been there and did that to come back and tell you like, hey, young brother, you don't need to. Let's get some money. Let's stay focused on our family, love, unity. Us together is unstoppable. So when I Keith Wallace and Get It Blue is just a big sign, a signal for the streets saying stick together, man, get some money and stay focused on what's really important. Family. family.
So speaking of family, you got some kids that had some birthdays, man.
Yeah, man.
Like back to back type stuff. Talk to me.
Yeah. You
Shout out to the
know,
little ones, man, because you know I love all your kids. And,
yeah,
and little
man.
Froggy, man, he growing. Everybody looking good.
Yeah, man. Well, you know, I don't play the radio. The doctor said wait 6 weeks. 6 weeks.
Yeah.
My kids 11 months apart.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I thought they were gonna be born on the same day, but you know,
Right.
January 25th, my son turned 5. So for 12 days, they was 5 together. My daughter, and my son.
Right.
She turned 6 February the 6th.
Mhm.
2 birthdays, and wife's birthday coming up in March.
Mhm.
So it's Christmas, my son's birthday, daughter birthday, wife birthday. Then I get a little break.
Mhm.
Then I can.
No, you got Valentine's and you got Easter. You got all the stuff in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You-
You got Mardi Gras coming
Should
up.
make my face turn red on the podcast, man.
Why is that?
It just hit me at once. I wasn't thinking about it. I'm like, damn, yeah, you right. That's why it's important you stack your money.
Yeah.
You stack your money where you ain't gotta stress about stuff like that. Oh, today's the day. Today's the day. Yeah, just go enjoy yourself. Yeah.
So we've been doing some weekly comedy shows.
Yeah, man. Thursday night
comedy, Queen City Thursday night comedy showcase, and family member JB.
You've
been putting on
Jarrell Braswell
for the city.
You out there?
Talk to me about it, man. Talk to me about it.
Hey, man, it's crazy on the JB connection. Like I said, that's what's important, family.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's like my real uncle.
Right.
By marriage, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's what's important. When at the end of the day, after the comedy show, that's still my uncle. You know what I'm saying? Building these connections with these people, man, networking with important people. Everywhere I go, I got somewhere and somebody I can go get with, and we can go get us some money, go get us something to eat, and we can go relax.
Yep.
That's why you be good to people. But shout out to JB, man. I got with JB. It's my wife's uncle. It will be my wife's mom, brother, stepbrother.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the connection.
Okay.
That his stepdad that he jokes about in his comedy skits is my wife's biological grandfather.
Right. Talking about Coon.
That's Willie Spates.
Willis Space.
That's my wife's biological grandfather.
Okay.
Yeah. So like that's the connection. So like it's crazy because I'm so deep off until I think about it. I'm watching TV, watching the podcast. I'm connected with a lot of people in real life, not just on those social media type shit. It's we family, or you know what I'm saying? Like before all this, you were my guy. After all this, you're gonna be my guy. You know what I'm saying? So regardless, that's why it's important that you build these relationships with people and you don't burn bridges. Well, if you burn it, don't look to go back to that bridge. You don't need to go back to this spot.
Right.
We done declare war over here.
Right. Exactly. You got Buffalo Billa running up some numbers.
Buffalo Bill.
You got
Classic.
Toom Suma Day running up numbers.
Shout out Twisted Jeans, man. Classic.
Yes, and
Classic
I heard
shit.
it in the club the other night, and people in the club was like, Toom Suma Day? What?
Toom Suma Day,
You know what
man.
I'm
Shout out
saying?
to Toom Suma.
Because they know around here there's a city called Toom
Toom
Suma.
Suma, yeah. If you anywhere in the world you hear Toom Suma, that's some Mississippi shit.
It's a Mississippi.
That's some Mississippi shit, man.
And we got
Walk out.
you've been working with my OG. Y'all put down Nobody.
Shout out to my OG.
You know what I'm saying? That's at Houston, out of Houston.
He's actually out of Dallas.
Out of Dallas. That's at Dallas, Texas.
Out of Dallas. He down there in Bryan, College Station. Shout out to Bryan, College Station, Dallas. Houston, let's go.
Yes, indeed. So your Southern Hospitality collection
Yeah.
is really on the move. And
Yeah.
then you're gonna put another piece to it with that collaboration with Keith Wallace. So I'm seeing the development, I'm seeing the growth, and I'm seeing all of the strides that you're making as an artist, and you're positioning yourself for the win. How do you feel about everything that has evolved from beginning to now?
Man, I'm gonna say this straight up. I was an impatient guy years ago.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was an impatient guy. Just letting God take control. You know what I'm saying? It was one time I told you I was praying about something, and you was like, "Why you keep praying about that? I thought you prayed about it already."
Right.
It's done. It's done. You supposed to be focused on having faith.
Yeah.
So I already know what's gonna happen. So right now I'm just filling in the space, I'm just going along with the flow. I trust God and I don't have no doubts about Get It Blue.
Right.
No doubts at all. Everything is all about alignment. And everything is been aligning up. I don't rush nothing. I learn to take my time, focus on what I got going, and keep pushing. Man. I'm very excited about how everything's falling in place. Just going, if I'm in, man, look, just being in Texas, Louisiana, or outside of my hometown in Mississippi, hopping out at a gas station and some dude walking up like he got a problem, but he just excited and he just like, hey, man, I'm a fan. Hey, man, you go hard. Man, hey, have a good day, my boy. Hey, man, I'm like, damn. Hey, what song you talking about? That Buffalo Bill. That is like, damn. I'm in Texas, Louisiana, outside of like, it's amazing.
Right.
So it be confirmation like, hey, just keep going, stay focused. You know what I'm saying? And look, I'm excited, extremely excited. Every day is like a gift.
Right.
I wake up and like, man, thank you. I get to see like just the impact. I've seen a lot of people change their ways just to be in that circle. Cause like, man, I can't fuck with you if you're doing that. I can't rock with you if you're doing that. Oh, that's what you do. I thank you for thank you, but I can't do that. I can't do that. So shout out to the people, man, who done made those adjustments just so we can associate with one another. You keep pushing and keep striving. Don't look for me. Look for yourself, man. Motivate yourself. Keep going. CB, shout out to CB, man. Keep going, man. Keep striving. Keep striving, man. Don't stop, man. I got a lot of stuff going. The Southern Hospitality album is on the way, and everything is falling into place. And whatever all y'all got going on, keep going and let it fall into place, and we'll all be on one accord. We'll push and motivate each other. You know what I'm saying? And stop trying to override the next man. Stop trying to be the hottest. If you the hottest, you just the hottest. You ain't gotta, don't stab my back. Don't stab me in the back and try to kiss my ass in public. You know what I'm saying? And how they say it?
I don't know how to say it, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, man. Like, shout out. Yeah, man,
So how do you reach out to Get It Blue, social media, get them rundown?
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you this right here.
Yeah.
Feel free to type in Get It Blue on Google. GHETTY BLUU. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. Feel free to go to www.freewayrecordsllc.com, gemsit.org. I got many ways to reach out to me. Many ways to reach out, man. Tap in, support the movement, man. We working on movie scripts.
Yes, we are.
Movie scripts. We're working on a lot of stuff right now. It's so much coming down the pipeline. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, man. Tap in, man. Visit gemsit.org, man. There's a lot going on just on that website. FreewayRecordsLLC.com, just on that website. Tap in. KeithWallace.org. It's a lot going on those websites. Tap in, man. Get your water. Get your books. Drink your water and read your books, man. Listen to Buffalo Billy before you go to work. Listen to Nobody when you're on your way home from work. Listen to Toom Sumba Day when you're with your family. Straight like that. Get some money, man.
Get some money.
Yeah, man. Get some money.
So look, man, it's been another great episode, man. We've been sitting there chopping it up for a good 35 minutes, man. We ain't gonna goddamn run it too long because we're gonna get this this photo session out the way. You know, so get these photos squared away and,
Right.
and get to it. But I appreciate you, man. You know, I love it when you come into town.
I want to say this before we log out, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
To all my people, man. To all my people who wondering and always asking and who's curious on how you can get involved with what I got going on, the doors are open. The doors are open. You network with me, I'm gonna network with you. You like, share, and comment my shit, I'm gonna like, share, and comment your shit. You reach out to me, I'm gonna reach out to you. You push me, I'm gonna push you. Let's get on one accord, man. You support the movement, the movement will support you. That's how we rocking.
And on that note, shoot, hey, you know, with me, it's always about health, wealth, and wellness. You didn't say it all. I appreciate you for coming through. You know, we're gonna get you back when you're back in town, man, because you're still handling that business. Hopefully, you have a better Valentine's Day planned than what you said earlier on. You know,
yeah, so just waiting on somebody to ask me to be their Valentine. You know, shoot.
Yes, indeed. Yes.
I had a chick ask me to be her Valentine one time, just to come think about it, man.
Yeah.
I was in the 6th grade.
6th grade.
I was scared of hell of this girl, bro. I ain't gonna say her name, man. I got a Valentine though.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Again, I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute. Did you tell them how to get to go to the site to get the Get It Blue shirts, the merch?
On the Freeway Records.
On the Freeway Records site.
Yeah, man. Don't forget, man. Tap in at FreewayRecordsLLC.com. Get your Get It Blue merchandise. Get your Freeway Records merchandise. Get your books. All that. Don't forget to visit gemsit.org. Check out the site, man. KeithWallace.org. Check out those sites, man. Get a Blue website coming soon. I'm gonna get back with y'all. Tooma Sumba stand up. Russell, Marion, Meridian, Collinville, Bailey. We rocking. We doing this shit, man. Stand up. I need y'all to tap in, tune in, or get left.
Oh, last but not least, Brother Tracy Timms is running.
Oh, shout out to Tracy Tim. Vote for Timms.
Yes, indeed.
Vote for Tim, man. Shout out to Tracy Tim, another positive individual out the community, man. Shout out to Tracy Tim, man. Stay focused, stay positive, keep striving.
He's running for Ward 3 Council.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. He's gonna do a great job.
Yeah.
Great job. And on that note, man, we're gonna close it out, man. We're gonna close it out.
Let's
This was a
go.
great episode of Industry Talk here on Primetime Pod. And as always, beautiful people, it's about health, wealth.
You've been locked into another great episode of Primetime Pod. Major salute to our guest. And remember, ain't no time like primetime. This is your main man, Big G, with Industry Talk. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to our network, Primetime Pod. And as always, beautiful people, it's about health, wealth, and wellness.
Primetime Pod. Make sure you check it out.
Why the fuck you think he missing? He say that. Now I'm not trying to get a little messy with you.
Time is money.
They go trap.